Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. And tonight our broadcast will be shifting to Denver, where we'll see the Nuggets going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Taking a look at the 76ers, only one win in their last 6 games. They know they can play much better, looking to be more competitive tonight. And guys, still some time left till tip-off. Let's talk scoring. Kenny, how did you look to establish yourself at that end of the floor, and when did you know you were in for a big night?
Well, for me, it was just about getting the basketball in the right areas of the floor, either off the dribble or off the pass. So if I knew if I got to certain areas of the floor, I was going to be able to score and have a big night. The defense tried to dictate that, but you have to try to dictate it and overpower that mentally.
Well, I wanted to go out and average 28-10. So 28 divided by 4 quarters, 7 points a quarter. My goal was to be on the attack, try to get to the rim every time, hit as many free throws as I could. And if I had double digits after the first quarter, it's over. The diesel will come. It smells blood.
So just 7 points a quarter. That's all you were looking for. And how many rebounds per quarter were you looking for? But that gives you 16 rebounds instead of 10. I'm going to change the subject. That's it for now. Thanks for tuning in. Leave me alone. Hands off. Kenny, help.
It's game time in Denver as the crowd is filing in the Pepsi Center, looking to cheer on the Nuggets. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off that loss, and that does your confidence guys no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
Yeah, and the foul trouble coming down the stretch. You know, they didn't have the guys on the floor you'd like to have out there, nor could they be as aggressive on the defensive side.
Hickson's checked in. Noel's checked in for Philadelphia. Freak comes in for Jackson. And so in the game for the 76ers, Freak, he's in at the point. Okafor out there with Nerlens Noel. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Roten in at the 2 spot.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Both free throws good for Mudiay. The 76ers trail by 3. And here's Freak. 11 points for him in that last game against the Suns in Phoenix. Okafor, high post. Shot clock at 5. Covington's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to Washington.
And you know what? A shame that either team had to lose that game because you had to be proud of the way they battled in it.
Yeah, I suppose that's right, but it still was heartbreaking. I mean, you hate to lose in OT, no matter how hard you played. You want to come out on top if you're going to play those extra minutes.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Freak in a 2-guard. Carl Landry is out there with Okafor. And there's Jackson, and it's Sparks in at the 3. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns stepped up to deliver. He ended with 11 points, and he did some work at the line, drawing a lot of fouls and knocking down the free throws. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, GM?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag here tonight.
And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Jackson dishes to Freak. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And it's tied up with that one. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Barton kicks to Nurkic. Screen by Nurkic. Pass to Lee. Shoots the three. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim. Knew he was going to get hit and still was able to finish.
Screen by Nurkic. Barton passes to Laverne. Nurkic a screen on Landry. And Laverne kicks to Chandler. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Chandler's got his second bucket of the night. The 76ers trail. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Okafor, the pass to Sparks. With the fadeaway. That's tipped. And the Nuggets pushing it up now.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And that one's good. Freak.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
No good from Lee. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Freak. And that misses. That would have put him up.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
There's the bucket. Good. And it's 7 points for Wilson Chandler.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And this, now a list of guys who can shoot it as well as they can pass it. The point guards with the highest shooting percentage in the NBA. Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Kelly's checked in.
Here's where Denver stands in the NBA statistics as we get started this season. 9th in points off turnovers. And they're in the top 10 in rebound. This is a team that does a good job getting on the glass.
And let me add a few words about all their steals. I mean, they bring that toughness and aggression defensively. You don't get to be a top 10 team in that category by accident.
Lee dishes to Arthur. Takes the 12-footer and hits. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Fades back. Kelly kicks to Jackson. Over to the left wing. Freak. And Lee pulls it down.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Cleveland. They hold the first place spot in the conference, just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, there's the 76ers. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And for Philadelphia, this season has to really become a wake-up call for them moving forward. If they didn't recognize before this year that they didn't have the talent to compete in this league, they sure as heck better recognize it now.
Well, I would certainly hope so. I mean, it's been hard to watch this team struggle as much as they have throughout most of this season.
And the basket good.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer and contest at the rim.
Pass to Arthur. From deep. And that one's good. Arthur's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's how you extend the lead. I mean, they have tremendous confidence going for them right now. And that confidence is leading to some excellent shooting. Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Barton, no luck.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
And a wide-open look for Freak. Offline with his three.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Picked by Okafor. Jackson passes to Freak. There's a good screen. Landry dishes to Freak. And the 76ers get it back. And the shot is good. 8 points for Jahlil Okafor.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Lee kicks to Chandler. And Carl Landry picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
J.J. Hickson needs checked in for the Nuggets. Boudier comes in for Lee. Then for the 76ers, Robert Covington comes in for Carl Landry. And Roten subbed in for Jackson.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
And it's Freak missing. The Nuggets leading by 8. Down low. Here's Boudier. That's tipped. Freak with it. He has 5. To the paint. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Roten. He's around 18 points per game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme just seems to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Kenneth Faried comes in for Wilson Chandler. And it's Gallinari in for Barton. Clock is at 3. Offensive rebound, Hickson, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling. Shooting 100% in the quarter, they've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities.
Now here's Freak. He's covered closely to the wing on the left. He's checked in for the Nuggets.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Lakers going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Taking a look at the 76ers, they're not satisfied with the record over the last 10 games. Under 500 basketball, just not good enough. Looking to improve tonight. It is clear now that the Lakers are going to have to start the rebuilding process. Some nice players to build around already, but how long do you think it'll be, Kenny, until we see the Lakers as a title contender?
Woo. Who knows? It really depends on how these young stars develop and how quickly they do it. But they have talent at every position. But the West is the toughest league to be in when you're young.
And with the new salary cap coming and Kobe's contract coming off the books, soon they'll have a ton of money to spend on free agents. I might have to come back. Take my jersey out the banners, baby.
They might as well keep Kobe.
Well, no, they got that new money.
Are either of you guys going to answer the question? When will they be a title contender again?
Sooner.
Can you be more vague?
Later than I know. Later than I know.
All I know is it's time to go to Kevin Harlan with the call.
Welcome, everyone, to the sold-out Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. It's the home of the Lakers, where we're broadcasting live today for 2K Sports. Mahinmi's checked in for Hibbert. Julius Randle comes in for Brandon Bass, and it's Williams in for Bryant. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Noel and Embiid patrol the paint together inside. Freak is out there with Tony Wroten, and it's Sparks in at the 3 slot. And that one's good, Wroten.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at San Antonio. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And checking out the Lakers, 3 games behind.
And for the Lakers, they've started the season on a high note. We thought it may take a while for them to kind of find their groove, but it doesn't look like they're going anywhere here or any concerns about growing pains.
No, I agree with you. I mean, their game and their style is already fully developed. And they look rock solid to me. I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Randle passes to Clarkson. Los Angeles with another miss. The 76ers trail by 8. Freak with it, picked up by Turner. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Freak. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. To the inside. Here's Mahinmi. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Wroten. Putting up about 18 points per, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Young's checked in for Turner, and Porter subbed in for Clarkson. Embiid the screen. In the corner, it's Wroten. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Freak dishes to Wroten. Randle grabs the board. Lakers leading by 10. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the Lakers head coach. This is their first matchup of the season against this squad, and he knows the shot blocking in the middle will certainly be an obstacle. But he said, quote, we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high pick and rolls and shooting the open jumper with confidence will be key. We'll see how they do.
And Doris, as always, thanks. And guys, do you agree with Coach's game plan here, given how tough the D is that they're going to go up against?
I really do. I think they're such a hard team to generate offense against. That has to be where they devote most of their attention.
Well, as long as it doesn't come at the expense of their own defense, fellas. I mean, they can't concentrate so intensely on offense, they forget to defend.
For Los Angeles, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And so Young nails them both. Here's Freak. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Denver. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Lakers leading by 12. Now here's Porter. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. On the wing, Williams. And that one's on target from the wing.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Here's Freak. The shot is off. And the Lakers going the other way now. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
Yeah, for sure. Neither team a big-time contender in their respective conferences, Greg, but when the teams are fairly evenly matched, it can still be entertaining basketball.
Roten with it, now guarded by Porter. Roten kicks to Freak. Fires from deep. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Here's Williams. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense. He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. The 76ers trail by 15. Passes it to Freak. Embiid the screen. Pass to Noel. Shoots from 12. Rebound by Williams. LA has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Porter in the corner. Fires from the wing. They get the rebound. Back to Williams. For the 3. Another miss by Williams.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Freak. In the corner, it's Roten. Hands it from downtown. Roten's got 8 points.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
Lakers leading by 12. Outside Williams. They set the screen. It's Porter outside. Good. The nice assist for Williams. He has 5.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
43 seconds left in the first quarter. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And the Lakers lead by 17. Freak kicks to Embiid. It's Freak, top of the key. This one for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Goes up, hammers it home to polish off the break.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Young with no one around. Offline with his 3.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And speaking with Roy Hibbert before the game, he helped illuminate their defensive philosophy.
You want to guard the paint. and some of that has to do with myself being able to patrol the paint as much as possible. We want long contested twos. They guard the three-point line, bring them to me. I'll either hit them with a straight up, block the shot, or alter the shot. So contested twos are the worst shots in the NBA.
When you have that sort of focus like Hibbert, that kind of confidence on display on a nightly basis, Greg, you are a game changer, and he does change games every night.
You know, and we saw his skill set and execution develop very rapidly over the course of just a couple years. He worked extremely hard to become the force he is on the interior in this game.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the 76ers. Freak in at shooting guard. He's out there with Jackson. Okafor out there with Robert Covington. And it's Kelly in at the 4 slot. Layup off the pick. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Clarkson kicks to Kobe. From 13. That doesn't go either for Bryant. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Nuggets in Denver.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Freak passes to Covington. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Inside, got a piece of it. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And while we've got a moment, let's check out the best defenses in the NBA. The 4th spot held by the Lakers.
You know, I don't think all the time that defensive-minded teams get the credit they deserve. And sometimes I think that teams like this aren't as exciting to watch. But you know what? It's effective. Limiting your opponent's points goes a long way towards giving you the results you're looking for.
Clarkson dishes to Hibbert. From the right block, the shot is good. Hibbert's got 5 now. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. He has 6.
Excellent work to turn that miss into 2 points on the tap-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call it.
Yeah. Ball instincts there. Just having a knack, really the instincts to just get after it on the backboard.
Jackson kicks to Freak. There's the pass to Okafor. And Hibbert with the block. And he gets it back. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Okafor.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Bryant? 14th in free throw percentage, and his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And he deserves a lot of credit for being such a clutch free throw shooter. It's not a glamorous part of the game, but we know how incredibly important it is.
Clarkson passes to Hibbert. This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw missing.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Roy Hibbert. At the line for
good on the second free throw. The 76ers trail by 12. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets provided a nice lift. He had 12 points, and he was a foul magnet, doing a lot of his damage at the free throw line. A bit of a surprise attack for him, as he is usually just regarded as a role player on his team.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, he made play after play in that game.
Let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance. Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
And it's Turner off the drive. Bass's shot, good. Bass has got 4 points in the quarter. Philadelphia with the ball. 11-point game. Jackson kicks to Freak. Back to Jackson. Pass to Freak. Back to Jackson. 4 on the clock. Here's Freak. Off target from outside.
Been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Kobe with it. Out defended by Freak. And Kobe, here we go. Can't get it to go. And Philadelphia the other way now.
In this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Kelly dishes to Covington. Here's Okafor, and that one's drained from the low block.
And it's almost as if they knew exactly what the D was going to throw at him on that possession.
Clarkson kicks to Turner. "13 feet away, and he gets the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 11. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Freak passes to Kelly. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Turner with it. Now Okafor defending. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's on Jahlil Okafor. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempt for the game right here.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive number.
Carl Landry's checked in for Okafor. The 76ers trail by 13. Landry with the screen. Here's Freak. Jackson kicks to Kelly. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's his first trip to the line. No good on that one. Los Angeles making a switch here. Randall's checked in. And he sinks the second. Los Angeles leading by 12. And Bryant kicks to Clarkson. Out to Kobe. It's rebounded by Kelly.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
Covington with the bucket.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number one for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Clarkson, and it's Freak missing. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Clarkson dishes to Randall. Turner passes to Bass. Buries it down low. Bass has got 10. The 76ers trail by 11. The dish to Covington. Kicks it to Freak. Stolen by Clarkson. Oh, and here we go. Kobe's got it with a fast break chance. Here's Bass. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. 12 points for him.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
feeds it to Freak. They set the pick. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Lakers. Here's Clarkson. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Sacramento. And he gets it to go.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
And some say it's a lost art, but they're getting excellent results with it tonight.
Jackson. And he gets it to go. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarters.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Clock at 6. Here's Clarkson. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The 76ers trail by 13. Covington with the bucket. Covington's got 8.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Kobe kicks to Clarkson. Lets a floater go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Philadelphia has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Freak kicks to Covington. Landry with the screen. Here's Freak. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Lakers leading by 11. Turner passes to Kobe. Back to Turner from deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Freak with it. He's got 11. Jackson drives in. There's the 3. And it's Freak missing.
Kevin, I'll tell you, his three-point shot has looked awful here in the second quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of his slump, but he needs to give it a rest and try something else.
And it's Bryant in the corner. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Bryant's got 8.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Landry with a screen for Jackson to the left side wing. From 15 feet away, count it, and the Laker lead has been cut to just 11 points in the basket from Landry.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Kobe kicks to Turner. Bass with a screen for Turner. To the middle, stolen by Landry. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. He dishes it to Kelly. The fadeaway, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Picked by Randall. Here's Turner. Can't capitalize on the good pick.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Jackson drives in. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Jackson's got 8 points.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Now here's Kobe. Defense is right there. Got a piece of it. And a wide open look for Freak. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close.
Gentlemen, I'm here with...
The 76ers. 54.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here, even early on.
Hi, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Brandon Bass.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
He put everything he had into his rebound, and it made a huge difference. This was a taste of what he's capable when he gets his mind that he's going to dominate.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.